What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, guys. 5 times Jaishankar shut down foreign reporters on Canada, Russian oil, Pakistan, and more. I'm so excited because watching this man, he be basically slapping Western media. Every time Western media try to, know what I'm saying, get over on him or try to do like an underhanded diss type thing, he ready. He got the answer ready, you feel me? And so I absolutely love watching him, and I can't wait to see him shut down these foreign reporters. Talk to me.
We recently saw from Geo TV Pakistan, if you'd like to entertain my question also.
The world is not stupid. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. So I hope through your channel that message goes. I really don't see the basis for your question.
In your response, you said, quote, "It is hypocrisy."
I thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
Oh, I'm so excited, dog.
We recently saw from Geo TV Pakistan, if you would like to entertain my question also. Okay. How about Kulbhushan? First of all, India and Pakistan have been accusing each other about terrorism. Hina Rabbani, as you said, yesterday, she brought up here.
Could you come to the question?
My question is, how long South Asia is going to see this terrorism and disseminating from New Delhi, Kabul, and Pakistan? How long they are going to be at war, number one? And second, and how about the UN Security Council resolutions on Kashmir? Does India abide by it or not?
You're asking the wrong minister when you say how long will we do this? Because it is the ministers of Pakistan who will tell you how long Pakistan intends to practice terrorism. So, look, at the end of the day, the world is not stupid, the world is not forgetful, and the world does, increasingly call out countries and organizations and people who indulge in terrorism. And by taking that debate elsewhere, you're not going to hide it. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. People have figured it out. So my advice is, please clean up your act. Please try to be a good neighbor. Please try and contribute to what the rest of the world is trying to do today, which is economic growth, progress, development. So I hope through your channel that message goes through.
Hey, he said, first of all, no, you asking the wrong person this question. When it comes to terrorism, he said, ain't no terrorism coming out of India. You need to be talking to the minister of Pakistan. That's the man who intend on practicing terrorism, not over here. You know what I'm saying? We focusing on growth. We focusing on development. We focusing on us becoming a better country. We not doing that terrorism stuff. So you talking to the wrong minister. Go talk to Pakistan. That's the wrong question here. Hopefully they can become good neighbors and we can get along. That's how you shut them down. All right, here we go. Number 2, tutors German journalist on Russian oil imports. Ooh.
India has extended the import of Russian oil. It is a totally opposite position of the European sanction. Will you change your attitude during the G20 presidency?
First, we need to establish the facts very clearly. The European Union, between February 24th and 17th November, has imported more fossil fuel from Russia than the next 10 countries combined.
Dang!
Just as I were to give you an India comparison, the oil import in European Union is like 6 times what India has imported. Gas is infinity times because we don't import, whereas European Union has imported $50 billion worth, 50 billion euros worth. Even coal imports from Russia by European Union, I'm not singling any particular country, is 50% more than India's import. So the remark that you made that, this is the way the European Union is going and this is the way India is going, I would very respectfully suggest maybe European Union is actually doing something very much more than India is doing it.
Yeah. No, say it. First of all, before you have the audacity to ask my man a question, get your facts straight. Because what you said and what the truth don't line up. The European Union getting way more from Russia, getting way more fossil fuels, getting way more oil, getting way more energy. I think y'all Russia's biggest customer. So how can you say y'all going another way? And if we intend to go another way, but y'all ain't going another way. Y'all are still getting so much from them. Yet y'all want us to stop. Y'all want us to not get the best deal for our country and our people. Y'all want us to stop going to our best supplier. Well, y'all going to it? Oh, yeah. I feel you, man. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Continue.
Actually doing something very much more than India is doing it.
Mr. Borrell is not here today, not here now, but he was in the meeting, and he told the Financial Times before the meeting that the EU should be putting sanctions on refined oil products from India using Russian oil.
You're right, Mr. Borrell is not with us now, but I really don't see the basis for your question, because my understanding of the Council regulations is that if Russian crude is substantially transformed in a third country, then it's not treated as Russian anymore. I would urge you to look at Council Regulation 833/2014.
Again, what you talking about? I know the regulations. You talking to a man who studied the regulations. And I'm telling you, the question is completely wrong. Know what I'm saying? If it's substantially transformed, it's not considered Russian oil. So I urge you to get back in your book and do some more studying on them regulations.
I actually want to follow up with something you said at an India Today event a while ago. You were asked about India's downgrading in Freedom House and VDEM and other democracy scores. And the journalist asked you, quote, how do you see this play itself out in terms of how India is being perceived by the world and these new reports? In your response, you said, quote, it is hypocrisy.
I thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
I am asking you a question. It is hypocrisy. We have a self-appointed custodians of the world who find it difficult to stomach that someone in India is not looking for their approval, is not willing to play the game they want to play. That doesn't actually answer the journalist's question. So I want to ask you again, are you concerned that perceived democratic backsliding in India is going to undermine its efforts to become a rising power in the world?
I think it answers the question if you would be objective enough to understand it. I think it says very clearly that the people who are writing these reports have a strong bias. Often they distort facts. There are, many of these reports are actually riddled with inaccuracy. So I put it to you, there's an ideological agenda out there. I don't know why that's hard to understand.
Yeah. My God, like, I don't see why you don't get it. The people that's right, there is no perceived, you feel me, hurt in democracy. There is no perceived corruption in democracy in India. That's what you're writing. That's biased writing by people who don't want to see India succeed, who don't want to see India grow. And so he said it does answer the question. The person writing it is biased. Talk to me.
I just wanted to follow up, Minister, with a quick clarification. You're saying you have no evidence. This is related to the Canadian story, which I'm sure you're sick of speaking about. Have the Canadians, there's been reporting that there have been progressive visits from the Canadians to India, including in August. You're saying that you've never familiarized yourself with the documents that or no documents have been provided to you by the Canadians that purport to show evidence that Indian officials in Canada were aware of this attack. You have not seen
Let me understand that.
Yeah.
Are you saying the Canadians gave us documents?
I'm asking you if the Canadians gave you the intercepted documents.
No, look,
Indian diplomatic communication.
I have said that if somebody gives us specific or relevant information, we're prepared to look at it.
So you have not received those intercepted communications from
If I had, would I not be looking at it?
I'm asking you for a yes or no.
I think he's
Let's-
given us the answer.
And then the other question I was going to ask.
No,
Yes.
I'm not answering a second.
Oh,
Like I didn't answer. If I had it, I'd be looking at it. Therefore, if I'm not looking at it, I do not have it. And I'm not going to answer a second question for you. Because first of all, you were stumbling and fumbling and stuttering through your first question. I could barely understand listening. And I don't know of this attack, obviously. I don't know anything about this Canadian attack and what it got to do with India in the first place. But my guy he's like, I don't have those documents. If I had them, I'd be looking at them. And if you knew I was sick of answering these questions about Canada, then why you going then ask me a question about I'm telling you, I like Jaishankar. And I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm wrong, I completely apologize. But that's all we got. Make sure y'all subscribe. Actually, if you guys like this reaction, check out this reaction video. I think you guys will enjoy that as well. It's your boy D Neal, out.